If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Well, the NBA about to reconvene with the final part of their season, and I think 10 regular season games, and then on into the playoffs. And where we are here locally in high school basketball, we welcome Kent Fullington, the second-year head coach at Sylacauga's boys team, and Destiny Frazier, just hired as the young ladies basketball coach. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us this morning. And Kent, second year here at Sylacauga High School. You're the veteran, and I defer to you to kind of properly introduce Destiny Frazier.
Yeah, we're super excited to welcome Coach Frazier to the family. And, she's got high accolades and comes with super high recommendations. Came from Spain Park. Coached with Mike Chase and Ronald Still at John Carroll. Just was an incredible basketball player at Jack State. Super high accolades, runs an incredibly fast system, hard-nosed defense. Looking forward to it, Coach.
Thank you. Glad to be here. I'm excited to get started.
We're honored to have you in Sylacauga. Tell us a little bit about Destiny Frazier and your background as far as coaching style.
Well, I've been playing ever since I was a little girl. That's all I knew was basketball. And ever since I've been playing, it's just been going 100% hard. My dad coached me when I was little, and he's always taught me to just give it 100% and go 100% hard. And ever since then, that's the style I've been playing in high school and college. And since I've been coaching, that's what I've been teaching my players.
As Coach Fullington did last year, you're doing now, trying to get acclimated and getting your feet on the ground a little bit.
Yes, sir, I am.
Talk just a little bit about what you found with the girls program here.
Well, I found that they've had a great history. You know, they've had a Final Four appearance before, and, you know, they do well in the area playoffs. You know, they've had a lot of talent and potential here, as they do right now as I'm entering into the program. So, you know, the girls are ready to get going. They're eager to win, and they're ready to try to get further than they've been the past couple of years.
Is your coaching style adjustable to the type of players that you might have?
Yes, sir, it is. It is very adjustable. The girls have already been working in that different type of way that they normally play, and they've been working really hard at it. I've also, you know, talked with a few players, and, you know, they're excited. They're like, you know, whatever you have, Coach, put us at it. And so they've been going hard for me.
So in the classroom, what will you be doing?
I will be teaching PE.
Okay. All right. Coach Fullington, second year here at Sylacauga High School. We've never been through anything like we have faced with the COVID-19 for sure. Where are we at with the boys program?
Well, right now, our summer is, we've had to adapt and to adjust, but man, we're having a great summer so far. We require the boys to come in, and we have this really kind of intense checklist we put them through, and once they check off all the symptoms and the signs, then we make them sanitize, then we give them a mask, a disposable mask, and if we do any kind of drill 6 feet or closer, they have to be masked up. And
are they with it?
They're pretty. They understand what's going on. They understand the severity of it, but however, they're very, very hungry to get back in the gym and start working. So having a routine of some kind of, normal, and feeling like we're getting back to the way things, kind of were is, it's exciting. And, these kids are just working their tails off right now. Coach Frazier's got those girls in the gym every day, and they're getting after it. So it's going good so far.
Coach Frazier just arriving on campus here just a few weeks ago. Is the cupboard bare? Is it full? What have you found so far with the young ladies here?
I've just found a lot of potential. I found, girls hungry for it. They're all ready to go. It's a lot of young girls. I'm excited to see so many young girls, ready to get started in the program. So, it's exciting to step into a program like that where you have, the community supporting and you have so many girls interested into the program and they're, dying to buy into your system.
What kind of team can people look for on the floor coming up later on this year?
Oh, they can get ready to see girls going hard. Pushing the ball. They're going to see us, if they're throwing the ball down the court, it might hit the wall on the other end because we're trying to push it so hard. They're going to see them diving after the ball. If a ball goes in the bleachers, you're going to see at least 4 of my players going into the bleachers after the ball. So they're going to see, a lot of live action, the girls going 100% hard.
Destiny Frazier, newly named as head girls basketball coach at Sylacauga High School. Kent Fullington, his second year as head guy for the boys. What changes do we see in the new norm coming up this fall?
Well, we're all going to be having to make adjustments, but I mean, obviously social distancing, everything's going to be pre-practice, That's going to be, the interesting part is how are we going in the classroom every day? What's going to be our policies? How are we going to keep everybody and make sure everybody, feels like they are safe in the school environment? I have 100% confidence that, our staff, our admin, our leaders, we're going to do a great job in protecting these kids and making sure that they feel like they have everything they need to get better as well as feel safe and protected. So I'm excited. I'm excited about basketball coming up. I'm excited about football season's nearing. Coach Zhao, he's got those kids out there working. Big things ahead for him. This is going to be a fun time to be an Aggie, and it's going to be an exciting time. We just, we just got to make sure we do everything, not jump the gun here. We got to make sure we do every policy and procedure correctly. And I have no doubt in my mind that we'll be playing football here pretty soon.
Destiny, one of the things that's being talked about now is school. When is school going to start? How are we going to have school this fall? And there's a lot of unknowns right now.
Yes, sir, it is. A lot of people are questioning and trying to figure out what's going to happen. But like he said, admin and everyone else is working hard to make sure that when school does start, that, everyone's going to be safe. They're going to make sure that everyone's following the guidelines of everything so that, people can start feeling that normal lifestyle again.
Kent, you had a good run this past season, first year. Lost some key cogs of this Aggie basketball team. What do you foresee coming up in the future?
Well, we have 10 seniors coming back, or we had 10 juniors on the team last year. We were relatively a young team with, obviously Shannon Grant, a Division I basketball player, and we kind of built pieces around Shannon. Well, Shannon's moving on to D1 now. Well, we have all these kids now that were juniors. They're now seniors. So, we expect to be that much faster. The offense, the defensive expectation every single day, it's laid. That foundation's been laid. So we are going to try and push this thing to the next level. And, we had a lot of kids in that locker room that felt like, we were just as good to be, good enough to make it to a Final Four or win a state championship. And that's our goal this year. That's our team goal this year, is to take it to the next level. Let's make it to Birmingham. Let's put all the little things in. Let's be small and let's do everything right. Let's be attention to detail. Whether it's you're running down and back and your foot's behind the line, whether it's shooting a free throw and our form's correct, let's do every drill the right way.
Were you surprised at the success that the Aggies had this past season?
Oh, not at all. This is a program, this is a community that rallies behind each other. Everybody is at every game. Everybody believes that you're going to be successful in every sport. When those kids believe and when that community rallies behind that success, it's going to be consistent every year.
Destiny, had you been able to follow Sylacauga's program any at all before coming here?
I paid attention to them some last year, when they would play certain teams that I knew. But, once I was contacted about the job, I immediately started looking up everything about the team, and instantly I fell in love. I mean, it's just, the community alone is just great. It's so welcoming, and, it's rare you find a heartwarming place like this town. It's just amazing.
Alabama High School Athletic Association reclassified several months ago. Where are we as far as competition in area this year? So
we have a new area. It is now Shelby County, Talladega, and Clay Central. And Mumford's not in our area anymore. Now we have a 4-team area. So now that puts a lot of importance on establishing the 1 seed in your area and making sure you host your area tournament. And now that first round game, it's no longer a bye. We had a bye last year because we had the 1 seed. Well, now we're still going to play in that game. So that's a very, very important subject. We're going to have to be ready to go. Talladega, everybody knows, is our rival. We're going to have to take care of business and move on to a sub-state game and then move on to regional. So that's one more game added to that. So it's big time, but I'm welcoming that challenge. I like it to have a 4-game or 4-team area. I think that's how it should be, and I'm excited. This is going to be a fun time.
As far as schedules are concerned, here we are, early June, still formulating schedules for the coming year?
Yeah, we're just about complete. There's a couple slots for the girls to find a tournament or a couple games, but we're nearing completion right now. I'm interested to see if we're going to have any restrictions on numbers of games with all the stuff going on right now. But however, we've got a really tough schedule. I don't think you're going to be able to go to very far unless you play the best teams. Right. And we're traveling down to Mountain Brook for a tournament early in Thanksgiving. We're going to Oak Mountain, who just went to a Final Four. We're going to their tournament in Christmas. So we're playing a very, very tough schedule. And then obviously the county tournament, judging from last year, is just as intense as it gets. So I'm excited. It's going to be good to see these kids be able to flourish and show how hard and fast they can play.
Destiny Frazier, the newly named lady basketball coach at Sylacauga High School. Destiny, talk a little bit about your background as far as experience in coaching.
So I started off coaching as an assistant coach at Hueytown High School. That was my first school job. But prior to that, I coached AAU basketball. I actually coached for Alabama Roadrunners, which is a very well-known AAU program in Alabama. And, when I left Hueytown, I went from there and, I got a head coaching job at John Carroll Catholic High School, and I worked with Mike Chase at Spain Park 2 times. The first time I worked with him, we were the runner-up state champs. And then this year we were state champs, and so that was really great.
So what drives you as a coach?
I just love the energy. I have a passion for it. I like to, work with the girls, use basketball to help them with life skills, how to fight through adversity and, use that to help them with, life challenges. So that's why I love it.
Yeah. Destiny Frazier, the new ladies basketball coach over at Sylacauga High School, Kent Fullington, in his second year as boys head coach. And Coach Fullington, this basketball team that you're fielding now, how are the workouts going now, and what is the next step?
So the workouts are going great. We're able to get in there, around noon every single day. These are non-mandatory skill workouts. We're able to do that with the varsity, JV, and freshmen right now. So I'm getting to see the kids. I'm getting to, it's just good because, like Coach said, it's about the relationships you make with these players. That's what drives us as coaches, and it's going good right now. And we've gotten a lot done, and like I said, the foundation was set from last year, and we have a lot coming back. And we're just hungry, and we're ready to show everybody how much faster and harder we can play. And we want to be the hardest working team in the state, the most unselfish team, and the most fearless team. And every day in practice, I'm trying to make it as comfortable as possible so they can get comfortable in the uncomfortable. So, it's been good. It's been good so far.
Coach Frazier, just getting started here with the ladies program. How many kids do you have working? Of course, it's all volunteer right now.
Yes, sir.
How many kids you got working, and what are you trying to accomplish right now?
I'm just trying to accomplish them, getting to know me and my system, kind of get adjusted to, the new things they're going to have to start doing, especially on the defensive end. And, right now, I have a good number of girls showing up for skills and work. A lot of them have, jobs and stuff they're trying to work around, so that's very understandable. Some aren't as comfortable with the social distancing, and so I'm open to making them feel that welcome feeling when they come around, and making sure that there is just a learning process right now.
Both of you, how do you get around that? It's so odd.
It's a different time right now, but I just think the kids were just so thrilled to see us, and just have something that just gives them a sense or a reminder that, hey, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. So it's been good. It's been good. I'll tell you what, we're cleaning and sanitizing between every drill. So that's different and unique in its own way. But that school is as clean as it could ever be. So.
Yes.
Coach Frazier, what about your staff?
Right now I'm working on the staff, and I'm gonna make sure that it's gonna be, with, everyone that believes in the same thing I believe and have the same passion and love for the girls that I do. So, it's gonna be a great staff and a great team.
Coach Fullington?
Yeah, I concur with that answer. We're in the process of finding people that really want to be here, and it aligns with the program values and our beliefs and our philosophies as coaches. And we're going to find that. We're going to find great leaders here. It's just Sylacauga is a great place to be a part of, this community, this family, and we're super thrilled. I'll tell you what, we got a great coach in Coach Frazier right here, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be fun to watch those girls get after it this year. And it's going to be interesting to see what kind of crowd limitations we have, but I can't wait to see a packed house when it comes around that time.
Yeah, we got tournaments to be played in the coming months as well. And before we go, Coach Frazier, what can people expect to see with this girls basketball program? It's been highly successful down through the years, state championships, and Coach Crawford has done a good job over a long period of time. What can the fans look forward to seeing with this program under your guidance?
They can get ready to see them trying to just, continue that movement, and just them, working 10 times harder and hungry to get back to that state championship, team that they did a few years ago, and really see them grinding out on the court. They're going to see every time a player hits the court, they're going 100% hard, and the girls on the bench are going to be cheering. When they walk in, they're going to see live and energy, and just they're going to see the love for the game through every player.
And Coach Fullington, just from last year, it's end to end. Up and down we go.
It's the whole time. We're going to put pressure on you from an offensive standpoint. We're going to put pressure on you from a defensive standpoint. The entire length of the game, we're going to sub like crazy. We're going to press like crazy, and hopefully you'll see this more of a complete, polished product this year, and it'll be fun to watch. It's going to be an entertaining brand of basketball.
All right, no doubt about it. Kids, maybe parents watching this morning, or grandparents watching this morning, and maybe they want to get their kids plugged in to Aggie basketball. Can they still do that?
Absolutely. We have non-mandatory skill workouts with our 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. Email me or contact us and come on by. I'd love to see the kids, and we love just getting to catch up and just talk and hang out. So it's going good. So if anybody's out there interested, email me at my school email, and or contact Debbie Marnett or Bobby Hall, and we'll get going.
Yes.
Destiny, I got a bad shoulder. I'll probably have to not be able to play this year, but I know there's a lot of excitement about Aggie basketball, and I thank both of y'all for coming this morning.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Destiny Frazier, the newly named head girls basketball coach, Sylacauga High School, and Kent Fullington in his second year as Aggies head guy for the boys. We'll have more Daybreak in just a minute.